welcome to this morning yoga for energy class. If you're not doing it in the morning, that is fine too. It will involve some movements and posture holding, but as you know, I always combine things so that you have the full spectrum of what you could possibly need. So also some postures that we're holding that are gentle, and I'm going to stop talking now. We'll just get into it. So come down into your back and hug the knees in towards you. And start moving into your ankles and into your toes. You might push the knees out a little bit. And then I want you to just relax a little bit more. So maybe the knees go a bit further away, hands on the knees, shoulders relax down. Feel your whole upper back and the rest of the back on the ground. And we take a deep breath in. And sigh out, really relaxing. Inhale, very consciously allow your stomach to rise. And sigh out, release. And one more time, I want you to really get that sense of the whole of the upper body expanding as you inhale and collapsing as you exhale. And bring the knees up towards the ceiling, feet to the ground. Walk the feet about mat distance apart. Drop the knees towards each other and bring the arms next to your ears so that you feel a little bit of space underneath your lower back. Not too much, just that natural curve in the spine. Close the eyes and focus more on how you can feel the breath in the side body and in your back. Notice what's going on in the shoulder blades as well. And if it comes naturally, you can arch a little bit more on the inhale. Drop a little bit more on the exhale. And that relaxation should then be felt everywhere in the back and the shoulders and the arms. And we bring the knees apart and the soles of the feet together. Inhaling, very consciously arching the back. Slow exhalation through the nose, not the mouth, as you close that gap. Inhale and arch, press the knees down. And exhale, press the knees up a little bit, close that gap, raise the buttocks a little bit. And we'll keep going now. Inhaling, arching, buttocks on the ground. Exhaling, closing that gap, and then raising the buttocks. Then your hips, your glutes, you can squeeze the glutes, but you're not going super high. This is not for you to go into an arch again, so just a long spine. And then we don't want to guide the breath anymore. This might completely change the movement you're doing here into something much faster. I want you to really listen in on the breath. If you need a little break, to listen to the breath. Then adjust the movement. And we release and raise the knees, right knee on top of the left. And we drop the knees to the left side, turn the head to the right. From here we pull our right knee to the left shoulder. And release a little again. Knees on top of each other. Push that right knee away from you. And then raise your knees. Keep the right knee on top of the left and drop the knees to the left side. Drop the knees to the right side. Very unhelpful of you. And turn the head to the left. Start moving a little bit. Knees to the left, knees to the right. You'll probably find yourself going not as far down, that's fine, but if you want to really make the most of that stretch, stay a little bit at the right side and then at the left, that's also fine. change sides. Before we do, we have the knees in towards us. Maybe raise the head. And release. Left knee on top of the right. Knees drop to the right side. Head turns to the left. So where the arms are doesn't really matter, as long as you're not feeling like that left shoulder is rising too high. So keep it heavy. If it's not in touch with the ground, that's okay. Just keep it simple and gentle. And from here, increasing that stretch a little bit. Pulling that left knee towards the right shoulder. And release. Knees again, that intertwined position of the legs, and we press the left knee away from us. We rise from here and drop the knees to the left side. Again, that left knee stays on top of the right. We turn the hip to the right. We immediately feel that here on the right side of the body, targeting the hip as well. Mobile now, moving the knees from one side to the other. And again, if you feel like you want to stay a little bit longer on either side, that is cool too. Knees towards the armpits and flexed feet. If they need a little bit of movement, go ahead, up towards the ceiling. Hands very much optionally to the feet. They could be much lower as well. This here is also Ananda Balasana. Chin to the chest, long neck. Pull the knees down, press those flexed feet, especially the heels, up towards the ceiling. Movement again, left foot down, right foot to the right side, right foot down towards the buttocks, left foot to the left side. Don't overdo it, and if you want to not hold on to the feet, if it was fine in Ananda Balasana but it's not so great now, then change. If you want to flex the feet instead of pointing them, if you want to point them instead of flexing them, basically don't overthink it. Do something that's comfortable for you, and always know that you can adjust, that I know nothing and you know everything about your body. Now, feet together, knees away from you. Nice and relaxed in the shoulder blades still. If that can't happen, then just hold on elsewhere and don't take it that deep. So heels could be together but don't have to be. And then we release, arms and legs go up, and we move a little bit more into the feet, and now also into the hands, wrists, fingers. Arms next to the head, hands down again, feet down again, and knees high, pointing up to the ceiling. We're going to inhale and arch. We're going to exhale and push ourselves up more. Inhale, drop again and arch. So as you're coming down, you can already arch. Exhale, push up. And this time you could come into, again, a straight spine as before, or you could go higher if you wanted. Under the knees, rock up and take a little bow here to the front, interlocking the hands behind you, raising the arms and moving them gently from side to side. Move them up, cross the legs the other way and raise the arms, reach them high. If space, go for these really big circles. If you don't have space, hands on the shoulders. Same thing, we're rolling into the shoulders, whether that movement is guided by the hands or by the elbows, doesn't really matter. And then hands to the back of the head, bring the chin to the chest, and then we raise the head. And we don't have to go super far. as far as is comfortable for us. If your head doesn't drop to the back, if it just straightens, that is fine too. And if you're going a little bit slower, that is also totally fine. From here, chin to chest, chin to shoulder, chin to other shoulder. We've got the hands here for support and weight, or I should say for guidance and weight. We go to a full circle if that works for us. If it doesn't, please don't worry, just go a little bit bigger than you did before. Full circles are better when the hands are helping out, but they might not be super comfortable for you. Release and reach the arms to the sides. From here we bring the hands further and further back, as far as we can. And then we look to the back, to the hands, maybe further back, depending on where the hands are. We look to the other side and as far back as we can. Let the breath be natural. Go a little bit faster. Again, all careful with the neck. It needs to work for you. Can't stress this enough. We shake it off and come onto all fours. We start by rounding the back and dropping the head. And arching the back and raising the head. It will come as no surprise to anybody that we'll inhale as we arch and exhale as we round. You might move in other ways now. Check the neck, the shoulders, the wrists, the hips, the rest of the spine. And then slowly raise your right arm, look up, or if more comfortable down, and send that arm to the left side, hover over the arm, hold it. Smoothly inhale, palm goes up, exhale, arm to the left side, breathing in and out. I'd be surprised if your rhythm was the same as mine. Our breath is a little bit different, so don't feel that you can't go at your own pace here. You should go at your own pace. And from here we drop the arm. We raise our left hand if we want. We might need it on the ground because we're going to play around with the left leg now. So first off, we're going to shift the hips a little bit further to the right. Then we're going to tuck the left toes under and raise the knee off the ground. This is where you could stay and drop the knee and raise it again. Or you could raise the left leg and lower, raise and lower. And release. Back onto all fours. You might need a little round, you might need a child's pose. Change position. We're going to inhale and raise the left arm. Up or down. Exhale onto the right side. We hover as we did before. Nothing touches the ground here. Maybe our hair. And we inhale, raise the arm. Exhale over to the right side. And we find that rhythm that works for our breath. The next one is the one where we're dropping down and we're staying. Head and arm are comfortable on the ground. And again, you might need that right hand on the ground to support you. Start by just shifting your hips to the left side. Then we raise the right knee off the ground, and we could then raise the whole leg. But again, on this side, I will show what I demonstrated very briefly on the other side. You could drop the knee and then straighten it, rather than raising the whole leg. One focuses more on the stretch into the back of the leg, And the other one focuses more on, well, balance for one, but of course also the hip. And we release onto all fours to round or child's pose if we like. Bit of movement wherever you are, if you fancy it. And round your back. Send yourself to the front a little bit, weight into the wrists, and from there tap your toes under, send the legs into a straight position. You've got your shoulders over the wrists, maybe over the fingertips. If that's too much, of course you release. If it's too much in general, knees on the ground. Push yourself up from here. Gentle pressure on the knees, one after the other at the same time, and then come back forwards. Bring the right foot to the outside of the right hand and inhale, raise the right arm. Release from here and step into a plank. Left foot to the left side, raise the left arm. And release, step to the back. This time drop your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, drop the hips, raise the chest. Don't worry how far you're going. At some point, when you're quite high here, arms still bent, shoulders down, elbows in, you might look up to the ceiling, but check on what that does to the rest of the spine, not just the cervical spine. You tap the toes under and push the hips up. And now if you feel like lots of energy, creating more heat in the body, we're going to jump to the front, otherwise step. Into Adductor, and exhale, fold forwards, drop the head. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart center. I'm already starting to think, why did I turn the heating on? Anyway, breathe in, arms go up. Breathe out, fold forwards. So this is when you come up that you realize it the most. We're going to bring the hands underneath the feet for a moment. You could bring your feet apart if you wanted more stability here, if you feel it's quite hard to balance. And of course we bend the legs as much as we need to. And then we release. Hands next to the feet. We're going to inhale and drop the hips and raise the arms. We sink down. We send the arms as far back as we can. And then we look up. Long spine. As we exhale, hands to the heart center. We step that right foot to the back. And we straighten the spine. Inhale, arms up to the back. And exhale, hands down, left foot to the back. We breathe in, and as we exhale, we drop the knees and hover the chest and chin. Obviously, you've got other options here. Inhale and arch, drop the hips, pubic bone in touch with the ground. Exhale, push the hips up. Inhale, right leg up. We flex the foot, drop the heel on an exhale. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step and ground your left heel. We're going to inhale into Warrior 1. And exhale into Warrior 3, trying to keep that right leg bent. We're going to interlock the hands behind us. And flex that left foot. Now straighten the right leg. Point the left toes. And then grab hold. So we've got the hands interlocked. Left foot goes into that interlock, into those interlocked hands. Oh, it's morning. So left knee up, left hip down. Breathe in, come to standing, Hastottanasana, and breathe out, hands to the heart center. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold forwards. Hands under the feet again. Maybe this time the feet can be together, if they weren't already. Drop a little bit deeper than you did last time, if you're able to. Release. Breathe in, Utkatasana. And your next exhale, hands to the heart center, left foot to the back, straighten the spine. Breathe in, little arch if we want. Parvatasana, hold your breath. As you drop down, doesn't matter how. Inhale, arch. And exhale, hips up. Drop the head. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, flex the foot, drop the heel. Breathe in as we look to the front. And exhale, step forward, right heel to the ground. Inhale, rise. Exhale into warrior three with that weight, not just in the left leg, but also that left leg bent. Flex the left foot, or right foot. I guess technically both feet are flexed. Now from here, point the right toes and straighten the left leg. And then grab hold of your right foot so that it comes in between your hands. Not the easiest. Right hip down, right knee up. Look to the front, you might straighten the torso a bit more. And breathe in, Hastottanasana. And Anjali Mudra. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, into Ashwa. Inhale into a back bend here. And exhale, Dandasana, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, flex, drop the heel. Breathe in, look to the front. Breathe out, step into warrior one. Inhale as you come up. And exhale into warrior three. And into Natarajasana. So as you see, I've changed. I've given a variation. Try your own. Doesn't matter how. Breathe in, Hastottanasana. Breathe out. Anjali Mudra. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, step to the back, left foot to the back. Inhale, arch a little. Exhale, Dandasana, knees, chest, chin. Arch in upward dog or cobra. And push up on an exhale. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out. I forgot to flex the foot, drop the heel. Inhale to the front. Exhale, step that right foot to the left foot to the front. And inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale as you come up. Could also be this way. So your own variation, doesn't matter. Breathe in, Hastottanasana. Breathe out, hands to the heart center. So lots of different options of what we can do. Find the one that works for you. We'll do the same thing again, maybe with some variations that I come up with, but you stick with what you find is best for you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, step to the back. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, drop the hips, raise the chest. Exhale, push the hips up. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, flex the foot, drop the heel. Inhale, look to the front, maybe raise your right arm. Exhale, step to the front, left heel to the ground. Breathe in, warrior one. Breathe out, warrior three, and then Markatasana. Again, your rhythm, your variation. And we inhale and come to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, arch. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, chair pose or fierce pose rather. Exhale, Ashwa. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. Arch on your next inhale. And push yourself up on your next exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, flex. Completely optional. Rising here of that left arm as you inhale. And exhale to the front. Right heel to the ground. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, forwards into warrior 3. From here into any variation of Lord of the Dance. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Now slightly slower, up to you, so as we're staying in postures, I'll explain as we get there. Breathe in, raise the arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, drop your hips, could come lower if you wanted. Exhale, make your way into a low plank. Inhale, arch. Exhale, push up. Breathe in, right leg up. Breathe out, step to the front. Left heel to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Now you could stay here, press that left foot forwards. Left foot, I'm making no sense. Left hip forwards, right hip back. Or you could come forwards and back up. So up to you. You could also focus on closing the eyes and testing your balance. Something that in the morning, so for me it's morning, I don't know when you're watching this. For me, my morning balance is very different to my evening balance. That's quite common. Eyes open as we make our way into warrior 3, which we will hold. So if you want to be in that more challenging variation with that left foot flexed and the right leg bent, go for it. If you want the hands somewhere else, also fine. If you want movement here, bending, straightening, that's also a good idea. And so we come into Natarajasana from here. Because we're staying a bit longer, we could go deeper. So this is the P in our Patak Yoga logo. So I'm partial to the posture. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, fold forwards. And inhale, Kargasana or Utkatasana, really doesn't matter. But if in Kargasana here, you want the heels on the ground. On an exhale, Dandasana again, you don't have to jump. Inhale and arch. On exhale, push the hips up, drop the head. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step to the front, right heel to the ground. We inhale and come up. We might exhale and bring ourselves forwards here. And inhale, taking ourselves back up, or we can stay. Close the eyes, focus. So it depends on how much energy and heat you want to create in the body. Depends on what your heart rate and your breath are telling you right now. A lovely thing to start the morning right with a bit of balancing as well. Alright, eyes open if they were closed. We make our way into warrior 3. Don't think this, my version needs to be yours. If you want to bend and straighten, go for it. And slowly into Natarajasana, Shiva's dance. Out, hands to the heart center. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forwards. Drop your head. Bring the arms around the legs. gently sink down. Just the hips rather than the knee, but lots of options here. You want to make sure that you're comfortable where you are. Inhale, left arm goes up. From here, left arm to the front, coming onto the outer edge of the right foot, and slide your left foot to the back. Into Dandasana on knees, chest, chin, or onto the front of the body, or something in between. Inhale and arch. Cobra or upward dog. Remembering, if we're in a cobra, we've got the arms bent, got the shoulders down, just like an upward dog really, but arms bent, elbows in, pubic bone in touch with the ground. Tuck your toes under, push the hips up, drop the head. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, flex, drop the heel. We go from here, knee to the dropped head. And step the right foot in between the hands. And inhale into Ashtanga. Exhale, open up to the right side. Look to the back. Maybe drop the right hand, send the left arm to the back. And we release into a forward fold, drop the head. And inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, raise the arms, you might add a back bend. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to wrap the arms around the legs again, trying to find a connection of belly and thighs, whatever that means. So if you need to bend your legs, go ahead. Let them straighten and you can keep that connection, great. But if not, that is just as great. And we release the hands. We inhale and step the left foot to the back. We exhale and gently let the hips get a little heavier here. Breathe in. Left arm, right arm even, goes up. And it may make no sense whatsoever for you to look up to the ceiling. So feel free to have that gaze wherever it's helpful for you for the posture. Right arm to the front. You can even open the palm to the ceiling, so you want to feel something going on in the shoulder. And then onto the outer edge of the left foot. And from here you slide or step or whatever else that right foot slowly to the back. So you're coming into a side plank. Release into any variation that you like. Try to hold it for a moment. So if you're starting here but ending on the front of the body, that is fine. Inhale and arch. Now try an upward dog if you haven't yet. Otherwise, just whichever one you feel more comfortable. Actually, that goes for everything, wherever you're more comfortable. And again, with upward dog, it really is just the hands and feet on the ground, legs are off. Push ourselves up, hips high, head drops into Parvatasana. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out, flex the foot, drop the heel, stay. That also means if you prefer here, obviously you will. And then head stays dropped. Bring the knee towards that dropped head. And the hips come forward, stand down. Step the foot in between the hands and rise. Open up to the left side. Again, super slow with that.
if you feel that that's too much for your balance. And if you feel you want to deepen, left hand drops, right arm goes to the back. Release into a forward fold, drop the head. And then breathe in, rise to standing. Breathe out, hands to the heart center. And if you didn't do any of the the balance challenges, this one is now for you. We're going to bring the left foot to the right inner thigh, lower leg if that's easier, and gently push out the knee. So nice for the hip. You want to also not sink into that right hip. Keep your leg long. And then hands go up and meet at the heart center. We look to the front. Hi. We then, if we can, look down to the ground. From there to the hands at the heart center. And if we feel stable enough, this should give us an idea how stable we are. We can straighten the head again and close the eyes. I doubt that'll work for me today. I'll give it a mini try and you can do the same. So just a second to see if that unbalances you too much. And if it does, go back to something that challenges you in a way that is just the right amount of challenge, that gives you the chance to focus on the rest of the body too, but also focus on this without it becoming overpowering. So can you still focus on the breath, for example? Change sides, open the eyes for that one. I mean, well, you don't have to. If you are highly advanced, as a yogini, you might not need to open the eyes at all. But we make our way into Vrikshasana here, into the tree. And we take our time, changing our gaze, which I know we all know doesn't just mean our gaze. Drishti is our focus. Of course, that includes the eyes. But it's not limited to the eyes. And it's not limited to where we're looking, it's also where we're not looking, which is sometimes the more important thing. So turning our senses inwards, for example, giving our eyes a break, letting certain other parts of the body, certain other senses take over. And we slowly release. We shake off the legs. And we come onto the back. Take the knees with us. And then we could be here, or we could go into Balasana or Parivrtta. I always get that question, I can't go all the way to the back. So it doesn't matter if your feet aren't on the ground. It doesn't matter if you can't come into Parivrtta ever. It can be a lot. It can be for the spine, especially the 7th cervical vertebra. It can be a lot of for the rest of the spine as well, of course, in terms of the way you're stretching. It can also be your throat, so don't force anything. And it's fine to just be on the back and hug the knees in. And slowly release. Rock from side to side, and take a deep breath in and sigh out. We come back into Ananda Baddhasana, happy baby, which may or may not feel very different now, look very different as well. And check that we're comfortable everywhere. Soften the jaw and that whole space around the eyebrows, eyelids, forehead, space between the eyebrows, your temples, and the eyes can be closed as you raise the arms and legs and let them just be up there, comfortable, hopefully
bend them as much as you need to, the legs. Or drop the arms all the way if you prefer. Move into your fingers and toes and wrists and ankles. And then right knee on top of the left. In fact, actually don't worry about how you're doing it. Come into a twist of your choosing. You can start with this gentle one that we started with at the beginning, then find a different, slightly different variation of it. So go for whatever's comfortable. Let your head turn very gently to the right side and very rude, turning away from your side. Indeed, I do a lot. and be comfortable where you are. Maybe it would be nice to have your left hand, which probably isn't doing much here, on your stomach or on the right side, with the rib cage or somewhere where you can really feel the breath and you can feel it slow down by itself. But that really isn't something that we have to make happen. Stress the body a little bit, encourage movement and a more sort of raised heart rate and faster respiration. That can now all turn back to its usual, its baseline. Maybe the baseline has changed. Super slowly, take your time, roll into the back and find your very comfortable Pavanmukhtasana or any other place that you want to be in now. Raise your head here if you feel that you've gone quite deep in this twist and you just need a little bit more rounding of the spine. And one more time we take a deep breath in and sigh out, just in our own time. Change sides. Left knee goes over to the right side. Your twist may look different from mine. Settle where we're comfortable. Listen to the breath and to your heartbeat again. Again, eyes closed is just that suggestion of turning inwards and not getting distracted. It's much easier to get distracted when there is silence, when we're not moving a lot, when the posture doesn't challenge us, when the posture doesn't challenge us in any way. Try to spot mind wandering, but be soft enough to let it happen. Don't fiercely push against it. Just be aware of when it happens. Very gently take yourself back to your breath. Slowly release. deliberately raising our buttocks, bringing the knees even closer to the ground. So the mix between Ananda, Balasana and Balasana, or the plow, or even Parvatasana, the ear pressing pose. And then release into Shavasana or any other position of your choice that makes you comfortable. And drop into relaxation. Let the body just get heavy. Another deep breath in. And a sigh out. Gently, before we get too tired again for our energized practice, drop the knees from side to side. Hold on the left for a moment, turn your head to the right, press that right knee really gently, of course, but deeper down to feel that stretch in the right hip. And then over to the right side of the knees with that left knee guiding. So if you can bring the right foot on top of that left knee, press down. And we'll let go and make our way to a seated position of our choice. Remembering that we don't have to rock up, we can do something else. We round the back, we drop the head, we reach the arms to the front and gently pull the left wrist to the right side. And we pull the right wrist to the left side. And we breathe in and raise the arms and look up. We breathe out and bring the hands to the heart center.